Hey guys, I'm here in my kitchen and I'm going to make for you cold brew iced coffee. It's amazing. I made it for the first time the last 24 hours. I've had 3 cups of stuff already this morning. It's awesome. I spend way too much money on crack and ice from you know where, Starbucks, and well, McDonald's, and they never have good milk at McDonald's unless you're in New York City and you're at that one that actually has Skim Milk, and you know they never have. You ask for milk, they give you cream, right? I go to Dunkin' Donuts for some reason. Dunkin' Donuts coffee gives me like nausea. I don't know what it is. They try to be more like Starbucks or McDonald's or whatever. Now they just make me sick. I think it's like the one by me doesn't clean their machines, but I don't think it's the whole operation, but the franchise by me. So I learned how to make my own cold brew iced coffee, and it is so simple. We should all be doing it. So all you really need to make cold brew iced coffee is 2 pitchers and coffee. I like this big cup of thing of coffee because you could turn it into a swear jar when you're done. I run fundraisers sometimes, and I use them to put tickets in for silent auctions. They're great. I picked up this pitcher at the dollar store for $1.49. I don't know why they call it the dollar store, but some chefs like to measure, but I just put it in. So it's not an exact science. I do have a recipe, but I'll tell you the exact amounts to put in. I kind of know how to eyeball it because I'm an expert that way. Now this pitcher will later become the pitcher that has your finished product in it, but I'm using it now to fill up some water because I like to pour the water over the coffee. I'm not sure why, I'm just, you know. This is just regular tap water. You can use bottled water. In fact, I probably recommend it. This is New Jersey tap water, and it will probably definitely give it a funky flavor on some level. But I use it for regular coffee every day. So, and then I'm going to cover this with the lid, right? Just like that. And I'm just going to shake it up a little bit. Make sure the hole, you don't have the holes where it's going to leak, right? Just shake it up a little bit. And you know what? That's pretty much it. I'm going to leave that there right between, well, maybe I shouldn't put it too close to the toaster oven. Somebody might make some toast and burn a hole in it, then I have like coffee grinds everywhere. Whoa, it's early. The cat woke me up, and boy, I could really go for a cup of coffee right now. Oh. Well, the good thing is I have a pitcher of cold brew iced coffee ready to be strained into a nice pitcher of coffee. Even better, I have a cup of cold brew iced coffee that I actually made yesterday, last 2 days ago, and here's my pitcher of cold brew coffee that's got grounds and water and been sitting for almost 24 hours here. And then here's my empty pitcher, and I'm going to take my strainer with a little strainer. I may have bought the wrong strainer. The strainer's a little bit big, and I don't know if I could film and strain and pour without making a mess, but I'm going to try and see what happens. If this strainer doesn't work, sometimes you could put a coffee filter in the strainer if the strainer isn't fine enough. I figure this here, filled up with iced coffee, is equivalent about four Trenta iced coffees at Starbucks, which I pay almost $4 a piece plus tip, $4.50, and then I have an overpriced egg sandwich or a overpriced bakery item that's not really fresh baked. Well, it's kind of fresh baked, but you know, it's gonna be hard because I am severely right-handed. I'm gonna try to hold the camera with my left hand. It's actually my tablet here, and I've got my grinder. I don't know if you can see that. It's really thick and soupy. Just going to pour it right over the strainer. Until you get to the bottom, not a lot of grinds come out to begin with because they've kind of settled a little bit overnight. Like a good red wine, I'm not going to stir the sediment. Uh-oh, here comes the sediment. So now it looks like Turkish coffee down there, doesn't it? At this point, if I stop, it's going to be pretty good coffee. But I do like it strong, so I think I'm going to keep going and pour a little bit of the stuff that's down here with the sediment. Not a lot. There we go, just a little bit of that. Yummy, yummy. So they say what you don't want to do is press it out like you would with a French press or something like that, right? You just strain it. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, with the cold brew, if you press it and press the water out of the grinds, especially the stuff that's the bottom of the pitcher here, that's when you're going to get a little bit of the bitter flavor, you get some of the acid. Right now, you're going to get a perfect cup of coffee where you really only taste the coffee. Alright, so I'm just going to cover this thing here. Alright, just like that. And I'm literally just going to put this in the fridge. Alrighty. There we go. Put that in the fridge. I don't want to show you the rest of the fridge because it's kind of needs some cleaning. And then you can just, you know, you can throw these grinds away. You can use them to make some ice cream maybe, I don't know. That's good coffee.